Whoops, didn't hit the button. Hello, everybody. First of all, congratulations, Eccentric. Bells and Blue for first, second, and third. Respectfully, hello, Bells, hello, Eccentric, hello, Blue. And hello, Kaju, hello, Irian. How are you guys all doing tonight? Happy Saturday. Hello, Bells. Hold on, let me sit properly. Hello, Eccentric, hello, Blue. I have not got things set up properly, and my brain is just absolute mush today. So be prepared for me to have some moments where I just go dead quiet because I'm trying to ponder the most basic of basic things. Hello, Lady Merlin. How are you? I've been all right. Thank you very much for asking. How have you been? And hello, Brian. Okay, hold on. There's... It already begins. Ugh. Sorry. I am brain dead, and I'm rocking one hell of a headache. And I'm like, no headache. You will not stop me from... making progress today, but we'll see how long it takes before it does, in fact, potentially cause, excuse me, some problems with progress today. I don't know, I'm fine, Ariane. Just a headache, just one of those days where you wake up with a headache. Luckily, they have been reduced a lot recently. I used to have that probably like once a week. Now I have it maybe like once every 3, so it's pretty nice, honestly, to be like, oh snap, things are getting better for whatever reason. Okay, we have that, we got that, we got the title. All right. Now we just need that reference that I found. There it is. So I'm gonna start by and I'm gonna just jump right into it because I wanna make the progress tonight. So I'll have kind of to break it up. This will be the main shape here. No, it'll be, maybe we'll even do it like this. No, I'd want it to be probably like this. No. How do I want to do this posing? Because I know this is going to be the general shape over here. No. There. That shape there. Hold on, we're going to start by forcing this canvas to be a bit smaller so that I can at least be like, all right, this is what I'm working with here. I was never very good at spacing out and getting my stuff figured out, so... we'll see what we can do with this. Wow, it's a tiny eraser today. Alright, I'm just going to start from scratch. That's the correct thing to do here. Boom. Just so that we have the edge. No problem, Blue. Good luck, be brave. What are we cooking today? We have the prompts of sculpt, despair, and pain. And I already know what I want to draw. I just don't know if I can draw it. because I'm very bad at being able to take the concept in my head and put it down on a page / digital art form. It's something I struggle with immensely. It's one of the big reasons why art frustrates me so much, because I can't do what I want to do, and then I'm just like, Urgh. Very dark this week? Well, Sculpt isn't that dark, is it? The other two might be a tiny bit dark. Just a little bit. Little bit. Alright, and then I want to do... head right here. I'm trying to do a forced perspective that I don't think I can even accomplish, which is just a mistake that I'm doing at the moment, I'm pretty sure. Hello, Cobalt, how are you doing? One moment, please. There. Can't stick around, but wanted to stop by and say hi. It's appreciated, my dude. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that the day is treating you well. Well, what if we do it like that? Ooh, what would that shape be? It doesn't have to be fully on, so if we do this... Yes, eccentric. Oh, I was doing it on that page. God damn it. Oh, why am I like this? It's gonna be one of those art streams. Alright, we'll do the hydrate and the stretch first, just so that those are done, because otherwise I'm going to get too caught up in this. There we go. Thank you for the stretch and the hydrate, Cobalt. Very appreciated. We'll do it like that, and then we'll do... No, don't go too far. Hey Ling, enjoy your reading. Hold on, I need to go look up more reference. edges, kind of, sort of, straight down, little chunk out. I don't like that. Button. We'll do a double. In case we can lower that top a little bit more. Wait, no, because I know how that's going to go if I do that. Copy, paste. Or should I make it a little bit smaller? Oh, why can't I do this in my brain? That would be neat. We'll make this a little bit bigger, like so. Alright, and then we'll do a cleanup pass over top of that. Also, apologies that I'm not going to probably be the most conversational. I do not have the brain power to do like more than like 2 things at once at the moment, so conversation's going to be a little bit difficult for me. I don't want videos, I want images, thank you. Then do so, my dude. Have yourself a good time. Don't let nobody stop you. Oh, hello there. Alan Lafell. I hope I said that correctly. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, everybody. Hold on, let me scroll up to make sure that I got everybody. We got Cyan Fudge. Hello. We've got Nikonive. I hope I said that correctly. And hello, Alan. And Fenrir PC. Hello, everybody. I see you're drawing again. I am. Saturdays are my drawing sessions. Get these head pats out of here. What you drawing this time? So, first of all, hello everybody. Thanks so much again for stopping by. We have an art prompt for tomorrow for our friend Kajimaju. The art prompts today are sculpt, distress, and pain. And we'd only need to pick one of them, but I am dumb and like to have all of them. So I'm drawing, essentially the idea is this individual right here was in the middle of trying to do a little sculpture of a character, and they accidentally broke the head off, and there's the head, and I'm gonna have them laying here crying. Sculpting, sculpt distress and pain sounds like the life of the starving artist. It do. In other words, of my average day. Amen, Alan. A sip of tea in your direction. But hello, everybody. I hope that everybody is doing well today. I'm presuming that art was done, but let me really quickly give them their old shout-outs. Just so that I can be like, yeah, I'm shouting out and totally not just being paranoid that I don't know what or I'm using a sneaky way to make sure that I know what's going on. Ooh, Idol Manager. How was Idol Manager? And was it a heckin' good time? I don't think I've ever gotten to play Idol Manager. Were you playing Idol Manager the last time that you raided as well? I can't remember. I think you were the one who popped in with Idol Manager and were like, it was drama. It was all drama. Made over 2 million yen, but we failed the ending. Oh no! Wait, there's an ending that could be failed? I did not realize that this game had a story. Hold on. I gotta Google this now, or look it up. That's the correct word. Hold on. Idol Manager. Because I think I did this last time too, and then I've just promptly forgotten. Oh, yes. I'm starting to remember this. There is, we didn't have enough fans in the end. And couldn't sell 1.5 million CDs. I got unlucky on failing all the sales. Oh no! Sadness. True sadness. But that means you're just gonna have to try again, right? Means you gotta go for round 3. Be like, no, I can do this. This is my game. I will not allow it to do to me what it's doing right now. Well, the question is if I have the resources to make it. But you have an idea. Heck yeah. A make or break for the company. I have but one option. And it's either going to work or it's gonna burn everything to the ground. So either way, I win. If I fail next stream, this company is going under. Oh no! How very stressful. One moment, I'm also trying to use my reference at the moment to block this out just a little bit better. Sounds like a Death Note quote. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we're successful and make 4 million yen a day, but it means we won't get a happy ending. Boo! But aren't you winning in a capitalistic sense? You're literally making money. What's the problem? Where is my good ending? I'm not winning in a sentimental sense, and that's what matters. Heck yeah. Heck the money. This is about emotions. Where's my emotions that I deserve as the person playing this game? Don't let him win, Alan. Beat him up. Beat him up until you get the emotions that you deserve. If this is the angle we're going for, then it's got to be a little bit more like this, which means there is a top to this. Screw the money. I have emotions. Yeah, exactly, Brian. You get it. There you go. There's that one. Doesn't help that the rival keeps trying to get me into a scandal. Drama. Delicious, delicious drama. I mean, I say that about my rival all the time. I don't think Haya's in chat right now, so she can't defend herself, so I'm gonna say that I'm completely right about that statement. There we go. Clipping now. To be honest, do it. One-sided rivalry. Nah, Haya always bullies me. This is how I try to get my actual rival back. By taking swings when they're not around. Cause it's the only hope I have in victory. Oh god, how do you draw this? But I hope that you still had a good time, though, Alan. I hope that everybody else had a good time as well. Sometimes having those moments where things are falling apart can actually be, like, oddly enjoyable. You know, like, the thing that comes to mind is, like, a building kind of game, you know, where you accidentally built something wrong and you're like, wait, no, no, and then you just watch as everything starts to shake and you're just like, and you're desperately trying to put the supports in place before everything crumbles. And you're just like, am I going to do it? Am I going to do it? And it's just a wonderful moment of just stress. I was all over the place. It is okay. Sometimes you gotta be all over the place in those moments. It's just the life that we as content creators live. Where you're simultaneously trying to be entertaining as heck and also play the game. Button for some reason, and I shouldn't be. Entertaining? What's that? It's something that you eat. For breakfast, lunch, and dinner. All you gotta do is be entertaining. To quote Ooh, what is that? Oh, it's Rise Against. Because all we are is entertainment in a world so sick with shame. I don't know if it quite works in this context, but it's a good song nonetheless. Oh wait, hold on. If I just straighten this out a little bit to like really force the like cheek pushed into the ground, and then we push this up more to really be like, brr, brr, the cheek is being pushed up. Look, I can't say that I know Alan very well, but I presume that God Gamer would be the correct term for their gameplay. Just pull a God of War and tear them apart. There you go. Now you were talking about me. I'm not sure who Eccentric was talking about, but regardless, I'm redirecting it. When someone raids you, you gotta speak positively about them. It's the kind thing to do. It's the, how to say, you know, just like, the guest has arrived. You need to make them feel comfortable and happy. I don't know. Maybe that's not the correct way to think about raids, but that's how I think about raids. It's like, oh, guests. Hello, everyone. Please, come sit down. I've made extra tea and cook and have extra cookies. Acha. And then someone will be like, what kind of tea do you have? It's like, well, we only have one, actually. And they're like, well, I don't like that one. It's like, I'm sorry. Would you like a glass of water instead? Which means that for here, we have to start with the neck, and the slice is like this, specifically. Take tea or die of die of thirst. Choose one. No, 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 no. We must be accommodating to our guests. To some extent. There's none of that shenanigans. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen those... Ooh, I don't remember the name of the cookies anymore, but there was a commercial for these one cookies where, you know, a lady shows up at her friend's place, and she's just like, ooh, you have these kind of cookies. Like, may I have? And the friend is just like, yeah, of course, take as many as you'd like. And she's like, oh, so she just grabs the box and stuffs it into her purse. And I'm always just like, ooh, when people abuse hospitality. Really grinds my gears. But who knows? Maybe that's just me. Actually, if we just do this part, this is where the rest of the chunks are in. We have that. And we can just do that. Easy. Lurking, judging. Ah! And have a great meal. Thank you so much for the raid again, Alan. Please have a good rest of your night. Take care of yourself. I will try to keep your community entertained to the best of my abilities. And while I'm at it, let me re-look at some of this reference here. This song like almost sounds a little bit different to me for some reason today. The other day I was going through some like old songs that I was listening that I have on like a Spotify list, and I made it to one and I was like, oh snap, I haven't heard this song in like months. Let's have a listen. And they changed the song. They replaced the song on Spotify with a new version. And the new version is just worse in my opinion. And it was just like, why? Why would you do that? I liked this song. This was a good song. I mean, good subjective, obviously, but was really just like, really? This is what you chose to do, huh? Then we'll also need to put like little chunks everywhere to show that there was like some actual removal pieces being done, etc. Sequel song. Either get with it or get out. Denzel, no! Why would you say that? It wasn't even like a super amazing song. I just like it. Just one of those weird, just like I heard it somewhere and was just like, oh, I kind of like this. And then end up listening to it for a while, because that's a thing that I do. And then go back to it, and it's like, it's still kind of the same song, but it feels like they like kind of remixed it a little bit. Like they added a little bit more to it and like kind of changed the flow of the way that the lyrics were said. And it was just like, eh. Also, hello, Denzel. How are you? I listen to a lot of 56 music. It changes the versions of the songs and put the old version somewhere else. It pisses me off. They should just be like, well, just post a new one. You know? Like, at that point, just post a new one. Oh, and I forgot to do one important thing, obviously. Puddle of tears. Perfect. All right. Now time to draw. The clean version of it, which is just tracing, because it's basically all we got to do. I do feel like, actually, no, hold on. I need to change this a little bit. I'm going to make a second version of this just out of paranoia. Oh, wait. No. Wait. Not paranoia. I don't think paranoia is the correct term here. I just want it to just be... Sometimes this program, I'm telling you. There we go. Just to force that perspective a little bit. No, we won't add too much detail to it. Just got back from making tea and turning on laundry. Did I miss much? Not really, Brian. Just did a clean pass, which I normally don't do. I normally just do, like, kind of a gross doodle and go like, yeah, that's enough to make things work. And will sculpting... Oh, absolutely never. I have a hard enough time getting myself to draw. Any other art creation is a no-go. I pondered earlier today, because I looked at the prompts about 40 minutes before stream to kind of ponder an idea. And, like, a part of me was like, I should just model this in Blender in, like, quick and dirty shapes. And then just get the angle that I want, plop it into here, and then just trace over it. But then my intense headache was like, nah, you're not going to be doing that. You're going to go take an aspirin and hope that that helps in half an hour. And I'm like, yeah, I guess you're right. Should I give him... Should I give the head a little X's and a sad face? I think we're going to give the X's. We'll take it easy. I'm taking it easy. If there was any day to get a headache when it came to streaming, it's art streams. Because the art streams are my chillest days. Despite the fact that, you know, the actual arting is stressful in and of itself. To some extent. I'm getting better at it. It only took almost an entire year, but we're finally here. Sorry, getting a whiff of something, and I don't know what it is. Give me 1 second. I need to check something. Uno secondo, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. Just suddenly started catching, like, whiffs of, like, not something burning, but something cooking. And I'm like, I didn't leave the freaking, like, stovetop on, did I? So I went to check that, and no, just, I have my window open in my bedroom, and I have the door open, so there's, like, the air is flowing in a bit, and somebody must either be cooking nearby, or... somewhere, maybe even like the 2 food places across the street, but it's blowing into here, and it's just like, oh, thank God. I was like, really? Is this the life that I need to live right now? Where my place is about to burn down because I am a dum-dum? There we go. All right. We'll call that one. Ooh, pardon the yawning. And we need brush. This one specifically. We'll do the line of the... No, we need to put the line of the table first, don't we? We don't have a choice. We need it so that we can figure out where everything else is supposed to go. Alright, now it's time. It's at the wrong angle, isn't it? This would be... There we go. Are those lines too thick? They're fine. It's fine. We'll need to reduce you a bit so that I can actually see stuff. No, it would be here, wouldn't it? That would make the most sense. Got the tiny little one that I like to have right there. Hydrate by Flossie. Hello, Flossie. Thank you for the hydrate. I will have a sip of tea. How you doing, Flossie? Are you on one of your vacation days? Of course you are. It's the weekend. Unless you work on weekends sometimes. I hope not. What's in the cup? Rooibos. I think it's the Rooibos vanilla specifically. Used to work weekends, never again. Ah, that sounds terrible. Also, Flossie, I read that poem that you posted. It reminded me of listening to... Really? don't know if my microphone's picking that up right now or not. Doesn't look like it. So it doesn't matter. But, listening to Hardcore History, the 3-part series King of Kings, which was about Ramses the Great conquering that portion of the Middle East, slowly turning it into an empire. And then eventually it becoming, I think it's Xerxes the Second is the one who takes it and creates the Persian Empire. It's really, really long podcast, Flossie, but if you like history, it's very good. 1 second, I will find it for you. You don't listen to Hardcore History in an afternoon. You listen to Hardcore History when you've got a week. Uno secondo, I'll find it for you. I know exactly where to look, because I was listening to it semi-recently while I'm listening to Supernova in the East at the moment. Well, technically, I'm currently listening to a different podcast about Henry Kissinger, but I'm also listening to Supernova in the East, which is one of the Hardcore History podcasts. There we go. Where are you? There it is. It's a 3-part series, so, you know, be prepared for that. I'll toss it to you in DMs. Where is that? There. Flossie. There's Flossie. There you go, Flossie. Enjoy. But yeah, like, you can easily find the other 2 on there. But they're very, very good. They're essentially like the rise of the Persian Empire. I believe it's Cyrus the Great is one of the big figures in it. And yeah, I think it's Xerxes the... the Xerxes the Great, and then it's Xerxes the Second, I think. And there's just a whole lot of interplay with that, and then talking about how the Persian Empire starts interacting with, like, ancient Greece, and how that becomes a thing, and, like, the political plays involved in that, and then it eventually, obviously, leads to, like, you know, like, the 300 moment, and... what is it? The Battle of Hermopolis, I think is what it's called. And then, like, Marathon. And eventually leading to the third one. Spoilers, Alexander the Great. But yes, would highly recommend listening to that. It's very, 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 very good. I have listened to it, all of it. No, I think 3 times. Yeah, last time was my 3rd time because I always keep, I don't have the brain to retain that information. So I'm just like, all right, fine. Let's just listen to it once a year just to remember. You're not lying about the runtime. Wow, yeah, that's episode 1. You don't listen to Hardcore History if you don't have a lot of time. I mean, you could just listen to it in chunks, you know? Just be like, all right, when he hits a pause somewhere, that's when you turn it off for a bit and switch over to the next part. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I want this part to be slightly thicker lines. long drives are upcoming. This should be good. Oh, heck yeah. That is a great time to listen to it if you enjoy learning about history. There's a great, how to say it? There's another podcast I listened to called Last Podcast on the Left, and they're like more like occult and like true crime, etc. But like they started because they were inspired by Dan Carlin, because Dan Carlin does hardcore history, and they do this really interesting. They got a chance to have him on the show for a little bit, like quite recently, and like the guy who does a lot of the writing of the Last Podcast was like super excited. And there was this thing they talked about called, I don't remember exactly what it called. It was like it was essentially kind of like the concept of relevance. Not relevance, sorry, the context of context or something along those lines. The something of context, where the idea is like, you know, like we're talking about the Cold War, for instance, you know? But you can't really talk about the Cold War unless you talk about the end of World War II, specifically about, like, how to say it, like the U.S. Red Scare. But then you also need to be talking about how, you know, World War I is involved in that because it's the reason behind that. But then also from that, you have, like, the, how do we call it? The fall of the Tsar. And then that leading to Leninism, which then turns into communism. This is just me kind of rambling a little bit, but, like, it's the idea that, like, well, even through that, now you need to talk about, like, the Crimean War, you know? But even then, you know, like, there's that weird point where it's like, when they were making the argument of, like, when do you go, okay, there's your cutoff point. You can start here and get to here, but you're not allowed to go further, even though you could. You know, there's a whole lot of history here still. The beginning of time is the cutoff point. Yeah, exactly. The Big Bang is when the cutoff point is happening. And I just took a random example, you know, just from my little bit of knowledge of history. But, like, you know, that's the problem, right? It's like, when do you start? Like, where do you begin? Because you can make the argument again, right? You can still be like, all right, well, we'll start. If you're looking at, like, Japanese history, you know, it's like, when do you start? It's just like, well, what was it? There were the Chinese that fled the mainland. I can't remember exactly why, because my history is a little bit sketchy on that particular part, or my knowledge of it is a little bit foggy. But, you know, it's just like, do you start there? Because technically you could, but you could also start with the history of China and what led to that. Or do you start with, like, where Japan's already kind of an established area? Do you talk about their relations to Korea? Do you talk about do you start during, like, the Mongol invasions? Like, when do you start talking about that? You know, especially if you're talking about, like, Japan in World War I. It's like, okay, well, how far back do you need to go? It gets complicated as hell. But goddamn if it ain't fascinating as heck. what to do there. And yeah, even Dan Carlin says, like, yeah, I struggle with that because, you know, I want to tell the whole story, but the whole story is complicated. How do you explain to somebody the whole story if you don't tell them the whole story? Hello, Navek. How are you doing today? Hope that the day is treating you well so far. Me when I try to explain the plot of my dream. No, you don't get it, because there was a grizzly bear, right? And that doesn't seem relevant to how I ended up getting my scholarship for the New York Times. But I promise it does make sense. It all matters. It makes sense in context. Exactly. Why are you fighting me on this? It's my dream.
Here comes the boy.
Thanks, Blue. 2 years.
This just popped out of nowhere lol happy 2 years POGPOGPOGCRAZ Griekse Y en happy birthday Will SL3 Angie Will SL3 Angie Will SL3 Angie. Also hi Nivek, L5 wave.
Thank you, Blue, for the 2 years. God damn, a couple of people have hit the 2-year mark at this point. Oh, that head's too big for the actual thing. Okay. Hang on a second. Let's just reduce that by just a tiny bit so that we register it properly. 2 whole years? Yeah, it's nutty. There we go. Okay. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. And hello, Ruby. How are you? Right, we got all that shenanigans out of the way, and now we can do this. Just cut. I'm sorry to hear that, Ruby. I hope that things get better in the future. TMJ pain. I don't know what TMJ means. I presume the J is probably joint, but I'm not sure. Jaw that reflects to ear pain. I'm not sure what that is, actually. But I'm sorry to hear that you're dealing with it. Let's do a quick save. And we're gonna merge the... No, hold on. We're gonna put them into a thing. Because we don't like to lose our progress if we can help it. Merge. Hide, hide, hide. Hide. And then... Wait, that's not sketch. That's line art. I didn't do it properly. I forgot to do something. Heckarinos. That would have been very embarrassing. There we go. All right, now. I don't think that is going to be the case, Ruby. I have a suspicion most people here are... I don't think doctors frequent my stream is what I'm going to gamble on this in this case. Linearter. Oh yeah, you guys can't see that. Never mind. I should probably. I'm just a silly little guy. A silly little guy, silly little bro. Being a little bro. You never know, Will. You never know. I suspect Flossie. I don't think I draw... How to say... Is doctor technically STEM? I don't know what the M... Is M medicine? I don't know. You know what? Now we're going to Google it. What does STEM stand for? Mathematics. Nope. Not even close to correct. Inhaled some spit. Haha. I was about to say, I think I more have the potential to draw people in who are part of, like, STEM or of, like, artistic background more than people who went down the medical route. At least I think so. And the best that I have in terms of knowledge is, like, many-year-old first aid learning. And that was a long time ago. I can't even say that I'm not even allowed to say, hello, my name is Will, and I know first aid. Do you require assistance? I can't. I don't think I can legally say that. I'm pretty sure that could get me into some serious trouble. The S in STEM stood for... Blue. Is this a... Does a sum of its parts... How to say it? Does a... Oh, how does that question go again? Does... Does a something that contains everything contain itself? I think is how it goes. I can't think of the correct proper way to say the darn thing anymore. Hold on, time to Google. How does it go again? Oh, does a set of... Does a set of all sets contain... Does a set of all... How does it go again? Does a set of all sets contain itself, I think is how it goes. And I think it's supposed to be a numbers thing specifically. I wouldn't know. I don't understand that stuff. Yeah, I googled it, Bells. Because I was like, what the fuck does the M stand for again? Math. Like my one buddy, who's just like, yeah, I just went and did I just went to go do math, and I'm like, why would you do that? He's just like, because calculus is cool, I guess. And I'm like, you're a madman. That's, first of all, not even the color that I wanted. I am blind to the colors that I'm looking for. Using in terms of reference. There's our table. And we'll use that. I never like the color of the skin of my model. I always just end up doing a paler version of it because I don't like the way it looks. Because I'm large in that regard. A little bit. Gosh dang it. Sculpting chisels could actually come in handy at construction site at this time. I can see that, Eccentric. I could actually see that quite quickly. Just like, yeah. I can't off the cuff because my brain is just too mush right now, but why can I not suddenly remember how to... Oh, that's why, because the program is being a butt. I would recommend some sort of painkillers then, Ruby. Like ibuprofen or... How did this happen? Or a Tylenol. I don't think aspirin would help in that regard, but could potentially do something. Go for my classic. Ah, there you go. That's actually a really good example, Eccentric. Just when you need to make the hole bigger. Bonk, bonk. Because, like, a chisel's actually pretty easy to use, all things considered. Painkiller's still a painkiller, though, Ruby. Like, it'll still do what it needs to do. We did not have a chisel at the time, so we used a big screwdriver and hit it. Oh yeah, a screwdriver will. The only problem with a screwdriver is if that handle's not great, it doesn't take long for you to just absolutely destroy the handle of a screwdriver. And hello, Spencer. How's it going? Speaking of frickin' people working with electrician stuff. Most of the screwdrivers we use hit regularly. that regularly. Interesting. We had one screwdriver that we really ever did that with. And that poor thing, after a while, just became... Like, you could see the actual, like, rod of the screwdriver starting to, like, try to pierce its way through the actual handle itself. So you could see, like, the plastic kind of start to buckle around it. And it was just like, yeah, this thing's on its last leg. This thing will only ever be used in emergencies when we need to do, like, emergency chiseling. And that's what it was used for until it died. And die it did. What's this? Hold on, I'm sorry. Demo drivers, which is a steel cap in the back that is continuously... Wait, that is... With the shaft solves that problem. Hold on, let me look at this. Okay. Yeah. We don't have one of these, but I recognize these. Ironically, the one that broke looks a lot like one of these, but without the steel, the steel cap at the back. But very similar in color scheme. Ruined the heck out of that poor screwdriver. It was a good screwdriver too. It was one of our bigger ones. I mean, that thing got used and abused super hard. It also would become like a makeshift pry bar and just whatever it needed to be at the time. It's like, we need to get these two parts to separate. Stick, pull. Journeyman partner and I ended up handing the task off to a first year and a very lazy third year, though. Oh, so they had fun. Didn't even have the fun yourself. Tisk. Imagine all the fun you could have had, eccentric. Oh, goodness. Kazu, hello. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, everybody. Give me a second. What were you doing, Kazu? You were just chatting. What were you just chatting about? And also, hold on, let me grab everybody here. Shrimp Toaster, hello. Anzan, I hope I'm saying that correctly. Hello. Nuka Legend, hello. Neroth, hello. Kazu, of course. Parata, hello. We are so smart. We do we do karaoke while drinking alcohol raid. Kazu, is there something I need to know? Is there some context that I need to be aware of right now? Holds microphone ever closer. Please, speak into the microphone for a moment. But hello, everybody. I hope that everybody had a good time over at Kazu's stream. And thank you so much for rating me. For those who don't know, my name is WillSleepsNot. You may call me Will, you may call me Sleeps, you may call me WillSleepsNot. I am an insomniatic, dyslexic, ADHD VTuber who plays a variety of games. And on Saturdays, as you can see, I do art. If that sounds appealing to you at all, then by all means, sit back, relax, get cozy, get comfortable. And if not, thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day. I was celebrating. What were you celebrating, Kazu? I'm going to continue to point the microphone at you, though. Occasionally just, like, tapping you in the nose with it when you're not answering quickly enough. Hold on, I'm trying to zoom. Why is that so green? No. We don't have green for our chisel. My friend debuted today, so I was holding an after party. Oh, heck yeah! How was their debut? And who was it, out of curiosity? don't know how to make this. What kind of color? Oh yeah, sculptures are literally just shades of gray. So that should not be too difficult to deal with. We'll start with just a casual color scheme across the board, and we will give them color as we go. And different shades, of course. Don't take that out of context, please, and thank you. Ozarin? I hope I said that correctly. Or Ozarin? Did a great job. Actually really enjoyed holding a Let's Watch with chat to support. Oh, heck yeah. You were all like, hey, guys. You want to support this nerd with me? Yeah, you do. And thus a poor soul was bullied. Ooh, ominous image of them. Unless this isn't them. It wasn't them, because it was a no game. Good attempt. Yeah, give me name. Come on, Kazu, give us a name. Give us the full name so that we too can go support them. Sassily. OAS. Oh, Kazu, never change. Amazing. Also no doubt. Ooh, the chaos! The chaos! I love it. Very lovely, thank you. This girl, right? Ugh, Bells, are you willing to try one more time? Are you willing to potentially have your heart broken once more? Oh, there you go. We got it. Oh, gosh dang, they're a big channel. Wait, how could they have debuted? They're so big. That's not true. Anybody can debut / re-debut if they want to. Oh, I follow that guy. You know what? Looking at the art style, Blue, I'm not shocked. Oh god, and they pull a Kudju where they, by the look of it, talk on stream for a long period of time without actually going live. Well, I follow them on Twitter. Ah, I see. Oh, dang. They did the whole kit and caboodle. They got the likes, the dislikes. By the look of it, they have like an actual, like, intro video / tiny video game. Well, heck yeah, Kazu. I hope that you had a great time. Sorry, I was just skimming through that. My brain capacity is at the ability to do about 2 tasks at a time maximum, so watching and also taking in actual information Those are the two tasks. This is the life I live. Please do not judge me for who I am. But wait, Kazu, there's still something that hasn't been mentioned yet. What's this about getting drunk and doing karaoke? It's not a judgment situation. I just want to know more context right now. Oh gosh dang it, it's gonna do that. I was celebrating, I promise. I'm raising an eyebrow at you. Aggressively. First I learned that your backstory might be a little bit more ominous than originally thought. And now you're randomly getting drunk and doing karaoke streams? It's getting out of hand. Kazu's going crazy. Causing havoc. Just really quickly finishing off. Oh wait, no, I'll do this like this, and this will be the layer.
Welcome.
Ah! Shrimp Toaster, thank you so much for the follow. That's very appreciated. And Will did cry that day 1,000 tears for breaking his first attempt at a sculpture. In reality, I wouldn't cry. I'd be upset and would never try again. Because I know who I am. I know what I do. One moment, everybody. There we go. Also, Kazu, if you need to take a break and you need to go drink some water, if you've been drinking, you should drink some water and eat something. If that is required, please by all means do so. It would be very... Words are really hard. I'm not good at words. Words are complicated. Who needs words? We need... Oh my god, I can't even finish thought processes. If you need to step away to do some self-maintenance and self-care, please do so. There you go. Same goes with everybody else that came in with the raid. If you guys need to take a second, or if you're just done for the evening, by all means do so, please, and or thank you. And if not, by all means, stick around. We like having you here. Thank you, Flossie. I'll drink some of that cold, cold tea. And there's still some left. Isn't that fun? Oh, wait. I'm on the wrong button. I need to be doing this. I know, Flossie. This is the life I live. The most difficult life. we'll do a little bit of shading. We don't normally do shading as much as I probably should, but we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do that today. For the funsies of it. We're pretty ahead of schedule, I think. Pretty ahead of schedule. Kinda. Mostly. Oh, not that part. I think just all of this part would just be dark. Yeah, that makes the most sense to me. There we go. Hey Pavlov, how's it going, my dude? I don't know what ROT is unless you're doing a lean forward and head hanging low emoji. In which case, I'm sorry that whatever's happening is happening. Oh, I wanted to be a little bit odd in terms of this. Why are you sad in art? Because I broke the head off the sculpture. I did it bad. I whoopsie doodled, as it were. Sorry, I just chugged the cold water or the cold tea for a quick second. Oh, yeah. Cold tea is gross. Change my mind. You can't. I forgot about this tune. Down, down, bow, bow, brown. Sorry, I enjoy this tune. Maybe we've just heard it so much because we listen to this particular series of music every time that we do an art stream on Saturdays. So maybe I'm just used to this tune, but I just like this tune. It's just got the nice... It's nice. It's enjoyable. And I'd like to find the individual who tells me that it's not. Rolls up sleeve aggressively. Gotta lurk for a bit. No problem at all, Eccentric. You have yourself a good lurk. I think we're actually going to take a tiny little break for a second. I don't know how much more I have left. I got a little bit more to do, but I need to go and take a tiny little break. So, for those new here, we try to take a break around once every 1 to 1.5 hours when we can. So we'll be taking a quick, like 5 to 10-ish minute break if you guys can and are able to. I hope that you get up and stretch, grab yourself something to eat, grab yourself something to drink. Make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves. Be back in a few minutes. We'll see you guys very soon. think I just made the 3-minute mark. Dry up the tomatoes. I never said that. I screamed fry up the potatoes. It's just turning me into an absolute liar is what's happening. Or it's trying to make me look the fool. And thank you, Bells. Thank you, Ariane. Thank you, Flossie. I always appreciate the welcome backs. Welcome back to you guys as well, presuming that you did what was meant or was expected of you, which was to go... Brain is derping right now, which was expected of you, which was to go and stretch and grab something to eat and drink. Ah, yes, I totally stood up. Well, I'm good. I'm good. Well, good. Goodness gracious, I'm pretty sure that I'm feeling my brain just leaking out of my ears right now. Yesterday's cracked me up. What the heck did I have yesterday, Flossie? I don't remember. Flossie, what happened yesterday? Tell me. Remind me of all the foolish things I've done. Pre-unmuted mutters. Yeah, but what did I say? That's what's important here. I need to know how badly I goofed. Or remember how badly I goofed, I think is the better thought process. I'll forfeit in Discord. Oh god, you saved it? Hey, operator, how's it going, my dude? I know I'm just sitting here waiting anxiously now, like, what in the world did I say? What in the 9 heavens did I say? Just working gotcha in the background. Hell yeah, my dude, always appreciated. I'm watching that Discord intently. Terrified of what I'm about to learn. Flossie's, I think, purposefully keeping me in suspense. Sitting here just sweating buckets. No. Wait, did you share it in my Discord? Oh god, you shared it to everybody. Accidentally punching my freaking mic. Oh no, and I'm not sitting straight. Good afternoon. Wait, did I say microwave? Did I say... Wait, hold on. Now I gotta read it again. Oh my god, I said microwave, not microphone. Oh god, that's even worse. Why am I punching my microwave? I'm so confused. Oh, was it that I popped in and just said, good afternoon, everyone? Like I didn't just say what was happening? Look, all right? Any streamer worth their salt knows that the moment that that camera turns on, you're in character now. Whatever that character might happen to be, the minute that that light turns on, it's camera time. It's entertainment time. You gotta be funny. You gotta keep the peeps entertained. And sometimes that entertainment comes from you saying some dumbass crap just before you went live. It hasn't been... I normally wait a second because I talk to myself a lot prior to stream. Or prior to, like, switching from the... How to say it? Like, the getting ready screen to like, the actual, like, this screen, for instance. And there's a couple times where I'll, like, be, like, finishing saying something stupid. Just like, yeah, boots and cats. Boots and cats. We gotta figure out what's happening with these boots and cats. And then I'll be like, all right, and now we gotta just wait until the subtitles have gotten rid of them. And then we go, good morning, everybody. Sometimes I do it a little bit too quickly, and then the text is still there. And hello, Mama M. Dropping off the honey with the bees included. I don't know if that's healthy, but we'll take it. Heck, potentially even just a lot dangerous. But you know what? This is the life we live for the in the pursuit of good honey. I say not being much of a honey person myself, but it's okay. The freshest honey you can get, straight out of the hive. The bees are unamused. Well, to those who enjoy honey, don't get stung in the process, but please enjoy the honey that Mama M has brought to the table for us. Those honey lovers out there. And how are you doing, by the way, Mama M? I hope that life has been treating you well so far. And if not, just give me an address and I'll hit life right in its stupid, unreasonable face. Bam! Bam, 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 bam! Because I am tough and also very tough. I can't justify that. But I can try. I'm not very tough. I've never been in a fight in my entire life if you don't count martial arts. And then even then, those technically are sparring matches, so it's not the same, is it? Too many. Just a couple here and there is what we need. Although technically I could just do a really soft. Still haven't quite figured out how to do this particular thing yet, but you know what? I accept my incapabilities sometimes. Oh, wait a second. Isn't it more like, hold on, hang on a second here. Isn't it more like this? Where you just like cut the chunks out? I think it's a little bit more like that. Too large. You know what? I have a reference up. Why aren't I looking at it? Oh, they don't use this particular style. Let me see. Let's take a look-see-loo at some of these examples and see if I can find a version of what I'm looking for. Might not be able to, but that's okay. We'll see if we can find something. There's an example of it. Oh, I'm thinking of it in the wrong direction. It's the opposite. It's this. I think they need to be a bit smaller and a little thinner, but we are figuring out the general idea here. I say we, it's chat that's doing this. I'm just hobbling along, hoping to try and learn something in the process of that time. We're so tough, that's why. It's true, Flossie. I'm just in a perpetual state of being intimidated right now, honestly. There we go. Not flawless, but it gives me a little bit of what I want. Maybe if I brighten it a little bit. Hang on. Hang on, we can do that. We have that technology. We want that in between specifically. Yeah, that's okay. I think that's all right. I think we can work with that, honestly. Which means that now we need to pick what color the room is. I think we all know what color the room is going to be, chat. I have a suspicion that you guys are probably aware. Of course it's going to be blue. How could it not be? Without it being blue, we would be lost. And there you go. I think that's our little drawing for today. Bang, boom, blitz. Speedy art. Only an hour 54. Flex, flex, pose. I'm sorry, everyone, for the things I say. All right. Unfortunately, I will not be able to go that much longer. Grinch! Very well, not the big boss. We'll put Grinch in first. But yeah, I actually have a little bit of a busy evening today, so I will not be sticking around for too much longer, because that's just the life that I'm living at the moment. Unexpected invitations to things, so all of a sudden I gotta be like, I gotta plan things, because I got a thing that I still need to do, because I promised everybody that I would do a thing, so I gotta make sure to do that. And then afterwards, I have another thing that I need to attend to, so I got things to do. I like my weekends having nothing, but here I am having things to do. Turn it out like nobody's business. Dang right, Flossie. One day I'll actually be able to draw good art, but for now, we'll draw this art. One day. So, let's go take a peek-see-poo as to who we could potentially be rating right now. Well, 4B is playing Lethal Company with Martyr and Lord Nacho. I think that might just be the winner here. Oh no, but Lady Luna D is also playing Lethal Company. Oh, dang it. I never get to raid 4B. We're raiding 4B. That's my choice. All right, so first of all, thank you everybody for stopping by. Thank you for the raids, and thank you for the follows for those that did. Boom. And thank you for the resubs, of course, for those that did too. If you guys want to catch any of my socials, I have a Twitter, I have a Discord, I have a YouTube, I have a VODs channel, and I have an ASMR channel. And that's all that's on the list, obviously. And thank you for the stream. And I'm sorry, not the big boss. Today is just what... I would have gone longer today with maybe, like, doing something else. But it's just because I'm busy that I'm just like, I actually could only do 2 hours today, if I want to get any semblance of productivity. So we are going to raid our boy, Furbutton Soul. He's a lovely British VTuber lad with the silveriest silver hair that you ever did see. Mwah! Delicious. So, if you are subscribed, please use the top raid message. If you are not subscribed, please use the bottom raid message. Grab the scrolls. 26 people. Goodness freaking gracious. Anything above 10 is already startling to me, because a lot of you guys are oddly here no matter what. So it's just like, yeah, 10's pretty crazy, but now we got 26. So everybody, for the quick outros really quickly, thank you guys so much for sticking around. Whether you were chatting, whether you were lurking, whether you just popped in and out for a second, know that you are super appreciated. I hope that you guys are having a great day, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever time it happened to be for you. I hope that you guys are taking care of yourselves. I hope that you are drinking plenty of water. And when you finally do sleep, whatever time it happened to be for you, I hope that you have a very restful sleep. I will see you guys over at 4B's, Bedheads, and Sleepy Breads, and I will see you guys in the next sleepover. Bye-bye for now. Pasha! I'm not clicking the button because I lost my mouse. There it is. Ah.